an advertisement or an image, we call them representations, but really what they're doing within our culture is committing discursive violence in support of a material form of violence. We have to first stipulate meat eating, dairy production, egg production. These are violent acts. How do we cover that up? So, for instance, this image I took, Razooz, it's showing a very, very busty crayfish and a male crayfish craving the busty crayfish. This image says so much because it's reminding us that we live in a visual culture, that it's all about staring and looking. It's like the Hooters owl that's also representing women's breasts. There's always double entendres. The double entendres are working both to relax us, entertain us, and keep us from saying there's something wrong here. But whose idea was it that you represent the desires of a so-called male crayfish by having a busty female crayfish? I mean, once again, this is a very humanocentric image, but not just humanocentric, a very sexist, misogynist image, because the being who is being longed for is dead. This is all about selling dead bodies. An image that I was sent from Italy, Porca Vodka, which is showing the back rear end of a cow, and she's wearing red high heels. So first of all, showing the back of an animal or showing the back of a woman is already an animalizing thing, because you have to be on all fours for that to happen. So you've got an animalizing discourse going on. But then you've got the feminizing discourse. You're seeing her udders, you're seeing these red high heels, the tail. Okay, does she want to have intercourse, or does she want you to eat her, or does she want you to milk her? It's again this multi-layered discourse going on that's reinforcing her as a subjugated object. An image like this isn't just operating to say she's an object. It's operating to tell the viewer that he's a subject.
So just to back up a little bit, when Naomi Wolf in The Beauty Myth or various other feminist critics of advertising and marketing note that there are subliminal or not so subliminal references to women's bodies in a sexist manner in all kinds of advertising, you're saying, sure, that's right, but with respect to animals and meat in particular and eating, there's a kind of special way in which we're referring to women's bodies that makes the associations that you want to draw particularly germane. Is that right?
Not just germane.
Okay.
It's these images that preceded or give birth to all the other misogynist feminist images. It's this.
Interesting. Okay, so it's primordial in a way, yeah.
That's right. It's the oppression of the female being who then is being sold that becomes the originating kind of advertisement, subject, who's an object, of advertising upon which all these other are built. And so right now, you'll see a lot of blogs that say, oh, look at this ad for XYZ that's showing women as female. We should not show women as female animals. Instead of saying, there's a reason we're showing women as female animals or animals as women. And it's that interconnected oppression of wanting to deprive women of full subjecthood. And it originates with this patriarchal ethics of meat eating that's already looking at the dead body as consumable and the woman's body is sexually consumable. That interface is the primordial connection.